On April 22nd, the Sustainability event and the mysterious Rediscover Kanto will both roll out. Now, Sustainability Week will run from April 22nd at 10 a.m. to April 26th at 8 p.m. And as far as the Rediscover Kanto, I and many others are thinking this is going to be a Kanto-themed event. Let's talk more about that in a second, but first, let's go over the details for Sustainability Week. So the bonuses are basically the same as previous Sustainability Weeks. They are focused on your buddy, so you get an increased frequency of buddy Pokemon bringing you souvenirs and presents. Your buddy will spend more time on the map after being fed berries or poffins, and the distance to earn buddy hearts will be halved. So if you have some buddies that you are working on best budding, definitely get out during this event because you'll be able to make a lot more progress quickly. There will be field research for the event as well that will feature Combi, Drilbur, Trubbish, Binacle, and then rarer encounters for Fungus. Note that Combi, Fungus, and Trubbish are all boosted Stardust catches, with Fungus giving 500 Stardust and Combi and Trubbish 750 Stardust each. So you might want to stack those for a bonus 2 times or 3 times Stardust event. There will be 2K event eggs as well, featuring Combi, Drilbur, Trubbish, Fungus, and Binacle again, and these eggs will have boosted shiny rates over Pokemon in the field research and in the wild. Now, a shiny boost is always nice, and it's nice that the event eggs are 2Ks, so they are kind of easy to hatch. So hopefully that drop rate is very high, and we'll be able to get a lot of those 2K event eggs. And then there will be collection challenges and showcases for the Sustainability Week event as well. And at this point, you may be noticing that I did not list any wild spawns yet, and usually we do that before the eggs and before the field research, and that's because there is actually no wild spawns for this event, and I do believe that is because of the Rediscover Kanto that will be happening on the same day. So in terms of Rediscover Kanto, let's shift over to that now and talk about what that event might look like. Let's take a look at the website here. As you can see, there is not very much information. Again, all it says is that it starts on April 22nd, which is Earth Day, but it specifically notes that it comes out April 22nd Pacific Daylight Savings Time. So just be aware of that depending on where you are in the world. It might not start at the beginning of April 22nd, or it might not even start until April 23rd if you are in the most eastern time zones. And then it also does not say how long it goes for, so we don't know if this is just going to be a one-day event or a multi-day event. But either way, I think what we are going to get for this event is definitely some Kanto Pokemon in the wild, maybe also a special or timed research, because usually the Sustainability Week event also has a timed research that goes along with it, and we did not get that this year. So my guess would be that is because we are getting one for the Kanto event. And then the other thing that we could get for the Kanto event is some Kanto Pokemon in raids, so maybe some 1- and 3-star raids. We do know from the April content update that for the 5-star raids, once Tapu Bulu is done, then Registeel will come in. And then for the Mega raids, we know that once Mega Heracross is done, Mega Aggron will come in, and both of those changes taking place on April 25th. So it doesn't look like they could squeeze any Kanto Pokemon into those raids. However, for the 1- and 3-star raids, we could see some Kanto Pokemon in there as well. Not entirely clear, but that's all the information we have so far. Not a whole lot to go on. This is going to be a little bit of a surprise event. We'll have to see what happens on Earth Day, how this is all going to shake out. Okay, now let's talk a little bit of meta-relevancy. Now, we don't have any wild spawns to go over, and there isn't a ton in the field research or in the eggs, and they are the exact same Pokemon, but there is one good one in there, and that is Drilbur, which evolves into Excadrill. Now, as far as Excadrill goes, the Shadow is the 5th best ground-type attacker, only being bested by Primal and Shadow Groudon, and Mega and Shadow Garchomp. It is also the 3rd best Steel-type raid attacker after Shadow and regular Metagross. And then in terms of PvP, Excadrill can be run in every league, but again, it ranks higher as a Shadow in each of those leagues, with its highest ranking being as a Shadow in Master League, near about rank 80. Now, because it ranks better as a Shadow, this might be an event that is better suited to just farming candies, although I will say you can run Excadrill in the GBL as a non-Shadow and still see a lot of success with it. So definitely don't rule out getting some good ones during this event. But as far as raid attackers go, you definitely want the Shadow form. That's it for this video, everybody. If you found it useful and enjoyed it, consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more Pokemon Go news, tips, and live streams. If you want more Pokemon Go content right now, check out one of the videos on screen. Happy hunting. I hope you get any of those shinies that you may be missing from this event. And we'll see you in the next one, friends.
I've got something incredibly funky.